What's good, YouTube? You're here with Orydjinnz, also known as Ori. Today I'm here with a UU laddering session with the team that I created, a Volt Turn team. I got the idea from a Smogon user by the name of Pinkacross, and I just completely, absolutely stole this Alomola. I thought it was tough. So I made this team around it. I also kind of stole this, but we're not going to talk about that part. But yeah, I made the rest of the team off of a little bit of offensive pressure. I have a little bit of a regular Moltres right here for the UU tier, and I have a choice banded Ogerpon. And we have to add Mr. Claw to that mix with the Life Orb. I'm actually going to end up changing that to Mystic Water, so we're not taking mad damage all the time. But yeah, so I just wanted to get ready with this laddering session. I'm going to show y'all how to use the team, hopefully, and maybe we get a couple wins. None too difficult, none too simple. But yeah, let's get into. Hopefully, I get a game early because I'm not even that high. I'm like 13-20. But it's whatever. It's whatever. All right, and here we are. Looks like a little bit of a balanced team. I'm assuming that this is Misty Surge with Unburden Hawlucha with Misty Seed. So it's gonna be a little bit difficult to beat that. I think we'll just have to do Moltres, or we can use a Alomola. As you can see, we have Calx by the side. Let's change this to Mystic Seed, as that's what we're gonna be expecting. Oh, not Misty Seed, my fault. Misty Seed, because that's what we're expecting. Close combat versus a Alomola at +2. It doesn't even kill. Okay, so we see we got that red card. Great set. So I think we can start the game off here. I think his lead's gonna end up being either the Misty Seed, or it's gonna be, I guess, Chandelure, but we should be good either way. I think leading our Iron Tread should be fine here. He doesn't have a lot to answer it. Oh, it's Levitate. Or, yeah, it's Levitate because it's not Misty Surge. So we're just gonna Volt Switch here. None too serious, none too serious. We know it's Levitate because the neutralizing gas thing didn't show up. So what can we go to here? What would he use on this? Like, he'd probably use Willow, right? And if we go here, do we just straight up KO after a Terra? So having Terra flying is going to be very good in this matchup, I think. But I also think that we can just go into Mr. Claw. But I'm just going to go into this to absorb the Willow. That works too. If we Terra here, let's look at the cow. That's killing. His only real answer to this is probably a Mungus or Jirachi, and in both of those cases we're kind of cool. I can just Volt Switch again and go back into Tuscathy here actually, which makes it elite. He doesn't have any ground types here, so that's perfectly fine. Get a nice little KO. The only thing you can do, you can go immediately into Hawlucha, which is going to be a little bit difficult for us, but that's okay because we have Moltres and we also have, okay, that makes it a little bit worse. We can go into Moltres here. A Flamethrower will kill us. Will it kill Moltres? Will it 2-hit KO? It won't 2-hit KO. Okay. So, oh yeah, this is the spec set. So, I'm assuming this is Scarf because he brought it out versus my Fastmon. Also, what we can do here is Terra Water. That would help us against Crawdaunt and Jirachi. But if we Terra Water, we lose the ability to Terra Flying. But I feel like we can beat that anyways. I think if we Terra Water here and just EQ, we should be fine. I don't want to waste Terra this early though. I think I'll just go here. Versus Specs, we're perfectly fine. So it doesn't make any sense to like try and read him. Yeah, he can also miss this. I say we Roost here. He can't really go into much. Crawdaunt might be faster than me. I should actually EV this so it's faster than max speed Crawdaunt. I'm gonna do that right now. Let's. Ooh, what should we? Let's do this. And 229. 230. And then just put the rest of this here. Alright, now we have a Jirachi. Now this can Thunder Wave us and Iron Head. I don't really care for those moves, but if it's Aura Sphere, we also have a problem because the special set's kind of nasty. But we're just gonna... Well, oh, perfect play by me, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes we're just simply different. What can we do here? What can we do here? We can Terra Water this, and that'll actually still help us in the matchup versus Jirachi. And it'll still help us... no, it won't help us versus Hawlucha anymore. So I think the best idea for us, honestly, is just to go Alola and force this out. But does knockoff kill us? No, but without the item, what are we doing? Oh, how do I do no item? I don't know. Oh, wait, we can trust X. There we go. So we still kill, and he's doing like 0 to us. So I'm gonna go here to Ogerpon, take the poison damage. Probably gonna Crab Hammer. Perfect, that's fine. So what we can do here, we can do two things. We can either try and go for the kill on this, or just U-turn out. Since U-turn does kill, never mind. You know what we're about to do. Get this free kill and get out. And this also helps us maintain our momentum to make sure we get this dub. Because this game actually kind of looks free, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think he has any answers to like Terra Flying, and also Terra Water kind of beats his team. The U-turn here is very, very saucy. We can go here, or does Aqua Jet kill? Because he could have Energy Ball and Terra Grass, because he hasn't used his Terra yet. So I think what we do... this is tricky. So what can we do here? I say we just go back here and U-turn to see what he gets stuck in. What move he sticks himself into. Perfect, so we can actually go here, and because I know this is like... I'm pretty sure this is what... That did what? 67? So this is probably Specs. Because I think Scarf... Yeah, Scarf does significantly less damage. So that's perfect, which means that we can kind of Crab Hammer or knock off for free here. And we knock off into the other Crawdaunt. Perfectly fine, really. And ours is max speed. So I'm gonna Crab Hammer here. Yeah, I don't think he's faster than me. And now he can definitely go back into a Chandelure. And if he goes into a Chandelure, we know that it's Energy Ball. But I don't think... Yeah, Energy Ball and Fire Blast is a chance to KO. So it does get a little tricky. Here, really realistically, we can sack this. I don't think we're gonna need it later on. Mr. Cross kind of done his job. He got out this Mon, but oh yeah, no, we should be fine. What? Oh, did it just click one automatically for me? That's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, so now this is super fast, but none of his things kill us. Is this Life Orb? Oh no, it's Power Herb, clearly. Low key, he doesn't have an answer to us pressing Volt Switch or Terra Flying. Terra Flying kind of helps us do more. No, does it actually? A 3-hit KO versus a 2-hit on Volt Switch. So he could Terra here, and I think that if he Terras, like, does the Terra matter? Like, let's say it's Dragon, right? If we Terra, get a 2-hit KO, like we just straight up. No, that's Jirachi. So Sky Attack has a chance to KO here, but it doesn't really matter. If he Terras here into like Fire, he still can't do anything. So we're just gonna press Volt Switch here. If we pressed Terra Blast Flying, we would have killed that immediately, which is fine. We can just do this here. Oh, we don't even have to. Instead, we can just U-turn here, go into our own Grass type, make sure he tries to Spore us. Perfect. And now we can U-turn here, because he's gonna try and Sludge Bomb us. We go into this, and he presses that dumb move. I can Ice Spinner here. Do I need this to be awake? Out of all the Mons, who is the least worthy of being awake? I'd probably say the Fire type. No, the Fire type's super useful. Well, let's do this. Let you go to sleep. We can go back here, because his moves can no longer touch me. Right? Yeah, Giga Drain does nothing, and we have Ice Spinner. So we kind of win. We low-key win this interaction. Okay. So Aura Sphere is a big thing here. I can Rapid Spin as well, which would be pretty good for us. But I'm just gonna EQ. No, let's Rapid Spin. Because on the off case that he goes into Hawlucha, I would want to be faster than him. What did he do? Stealth Rocks? Okay, so we can Rapid Spin again. No, we don't have to risk it though. We can just EQ here. Because we're already faster than Hawlucha. I don't think Hawlucha takes it. Yeah, it does not take an Ice Spinner. So what we are going to do is just EQ. Because nothing can come in versus this anymore. This is the fastest Mon on the field. And because he left, yep. Now I'm pretty sure he doesn't think I have this. He thinks I'm going to Volt Switch. Which means that he goes into Amoonguss here, right? But little does he know, we always have the hidden Ice Spinner. Bang, gone. So I think we just win the game from here. There's not much he can do. Like EQ just 2-hit KOs. He's not faster with this, so which means that he has to Terra. And forcing a Terra kind of just means that two things it could mean. So I think first thing, if the Chandelure comes out, I think we have to sack Ogerpon. Because we have to figure out if it Terras immediately. Because like the Terra is like Ghost, right? But I'm pretty sure if it's Ghost, he ends up living and I don't. We could also just Terra Water immediately. Which would make us super, like this would make this game really free. I think we can just Terra Water and we win the game after that. Because does Amoonguss take? Amoonguss doesn't take 2. And because we're not water yet, Unburden doesn't trigger after switching out. So we did 54. That's good damage. It's a 3-hit KO. Do a little bit of damage there. We can just EQ here, because even if he does go into Amoonguss, I think what we're gonna need to do is go into our Thundurus, because Thundurus can just straight up kill Amoonguss. And I'm assuming he doesn't think I have a fly. Well, I think he knows I don't have a flying time move. So Terra Flying would actually be super helpful here, since it also does it help with this. Yeah, we don't know the set on this. I'm assuming it's like defensive. Yeah, he's very confused about the world of Unburden. If he had a forever Mon that was that fast, we'd be a little bit cooked, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, perfect. So now we can literally just Ice Spinner here, and I think he dies. But if he goes into Jirachi, once again, we're in a perfectly fine predicament or situation. We can also just EQ again here. I think I'm just gonna EQ twice, because Ice Spinner and EQ do around the same damage. Ice Spinner just makes it so that he can go into Chandelure or, yep, that's what we call well, not even a read really. That was just a bad switch from him. Now we can just EQ twice. Boom. And if we EQ again, it doesn't. Well, that had 54. So this isn't physically defensive. Yeah, this is not physically defensive. So Ice Spinner will just KO here. So let's just Ice Spinner. Got him. And we just EQ here. Bang 1, bang 2. GG. Nice little first game on. Very good team. Iron Treads is such a good Pokemon in Yu-Gi-Oh! As we can see, we're 1339 here. We're not that high. Higher than I've been on Yu-Gi-Oh! But, you know, good enough, good enough. So we revised this EV spread, made this Mystic Water. I think we're good with the rest of the changes. We have 2 CB choice users, but that's cool. So, as you can see, Iron Treads is definitely a force to be reckoned with. Sadly, he did not know about Unburden, but you know, we get what we get and we don't get upset, you feel me? So, this game, Ice Spinner is not a 2-shot. That's so sad. Can we low-key, so I'm gonna sound crazy here. Oh no, we should probably just lead the fire type. Because in most situations, I think he's either leading this and getting a knockoff, which is gonna hurt bad, or he's gonna lead the Dawn Fan. And if he leads the Dawn Fan, then that gives us a free turn to U-turn into our Ogerpon. And I'd rather... Jeez, okay. This doesn't make things that much more difficult. Actually, yes it does. Well, this is a 2-hit KO. So we're just gonna press Flamethrower here. Yeah, there's nothing you could do about that. He has the... Oh! He got burned. Not... The game might be holding you just a little bit. So we're expecting like a Scald here, and I don't really think I can do much versus that. So we're just gonna have to go here and just take the Scald damage, or that. Luckily enough, that thing's not very strong. So in this situation, I'm definitely think he goes into Pheasantipity, which, Jesus Christ, man, it resists like all the moves I have. Which, I mean, man, that's a great matchup for this. It also resists knockoff, and yeah, just literally resists every move. So he can, I'm just gonna U-turn here. There's nothing else I can do. Interesting. I'm not gonna lie, Terra Flying looks really magnificent here. So this is just gonna start nuking things. I even think against like this, yeah, almost a 2-hit KO. So there's not much he can do against it except get 2-shot. Hopefully 2-shot. 55, that's perfectly fine. We can just go into Iron Treads here because he's probably gonna try and Toxic us. Yep. And Ice Spinner because, oh no, not Ice Spinner. Yeah, EQ. So he can do two things here. He can Terra immediately, or he can go into his Grass type. Now, personally, I'm not gonna lie, I think going into the Grass type or just going into Melodic is the best idea here. So if I EQ, well, if I Ice Spinner, that covers Meowscarada, which I just think is better. This guy really likes Conkeldurr, and he's just like, it's just getting chipped down. So I guess I can just U-turn here. Oh, he stayed in. Okay. So we're gonna have to go here. Does it have Thunder Punch? Oh my lord, have mercy. I'm getting cooked. Okay, so we're gonna do something. So Alolan can come in and it can Wish and then get out into this with Slow no matter what. So we're gonna go into here. Hopefully it doesn't go into Meowscarada. Perfect. This is faster. Boom. And then we have Slow Flip Turn. It's not Slow Flip Turn. That's sad. We go here. Oh. Alright. Let's U-turn back into Alola, get another Wish off, and hopefully we lose the Speed Tie this time. Which sounds crazy, but it's kind of just what we have to do. Now I'm assuming he's gonna Dragon Tail again, so I'm just gonna Acrobatics, hoping he Dragon Tails, and I get into a Mon that like works for me. Boom. See, this game helps us sometimes. 1%, Jesus Christ. So it honestly, to me, I don't think it matters. If we get a knockoff on this, that's pretty solid, but this thing also has as it's burned. If this is 252, yeah, you know what? I think, okay, he did not think he lived. I was waiting for this thing to, ooh, 40. That's some good damage. So here, we're just gonna go into Tuskathy. There's not much he can do about it. And yeah, U-turn doesn't do much. He probably goes back. If he goes into Conkeldurr again, I swear to God. Okay. So here, I'm gonna go into Alola again. Get a Wish. Okay. So we can just Scald here, or we can Wish. Yep. And if we Flip Turn, this thing dies. But we can go into Mr. Craw. I don't think he knows the Mr. Craw sauce, right? Now he has a hard time breaking this wall. now what does he do, right? So Crabhammer actually does really good damage into everything. Oh, it does really good damage into everything. That's gorgeous. So we're just gonna Crabhammer here. He goes into Meowscarada. We miss. No. It's fine. Because we have Boots on Moltres, we should be good. Now we get those knocked off. We can Roost here. Goes in Melodic. If we can U-turn into Tusk, and then if we Terra Water, we become infinitely, we just get infinitely better versus this. But also, we can just go into Alola and Wish. Boom. And then we Acrobatics. Oh no. No, I can't do that. Oh no. Okay. This is a little interesting. So what I'm gonna do is oh, thank Christ. So we're gonna have to Terra Water here. But we can't Terra because our flying type. But we can just Rapid Spin. and then Volt Switch out. That's perfectly fine. Go back into Alola, get another Wish off. Boom, and then hopefully we lose this one. If we don't, we might have a little bit of a problem. Perfect. Perfection. That's how we get that back in. Okay, so we have Grass Knot, but we also just have Terra Blast, which actually two-shots Clodsire from here, which is perfect. Boom, that's one. He can go into Clodsire, he can Toxic me, which I don't care. Not with this Mon. I don't think Toxic matters that much. So I think he's going to try and EQ Predicting Treads, or that this thing is strong. Oh yeah, I don't have Specs anymore. No. So let's go into Treads here. Yup. Now we can just EQ. Oh, EQ has a 50% chance of killing. Say less. Say less. Okay, so here we always go into this. There's nothing else we can do really. So he still has this very, very annoying. Oh wait, let's see a little stat line. Does this kill Melodic? No, because it's not Specs anymore, which is so sad. What was it doing if it was Specs? 53. That's tasty. Oh yeah, that's just with like this as well. Okay, so push comes to shove. I think U-turning on a possible Melodic. Oh my god, bro. Go to Alola. Drain Punch does 40. I'm just gonna switch back out, get the... Yeah, and then we're gonna have the Flamethrower here. We can also just Roost. Roost is fine. So this seems like it might be physical. Pressing Willow. Okay, this is it's a defensive set, which I could see by CM, but Jesus Cristo. We could just press Flamethrower here. Interesting. Boom. Yeah, I have to leave. So if we leave here, we can go into Tusk, and he hasn't Terra'd yet, so we can't really make an EQ play, but we can Rapid Spin, and Rapid Spinning here is pretty solid. We do that. Now we press EQ. Yep. So now we're faster than Meowscarada, unless it's a Scarf, and he still brings this thing back in. Okay. So we're gonna go into Alola here. Drain Punch does a bunch of damage. Really, all this means is that... so we can go into this, right? So if we let Alola die... That's fine, actually. I don't mind this. We go here, and we can just press Terra Blast like 3 times. He has to Terra this into like fighting or something. If he doesn't, he gets, I think, 3-shot. 46 plus the burn. Bang, that's gone. That's 1. Meowscarada can't really do anything to me anymore. Not that I care about. I think what I'm gonna do here is Volt Switch, or just go in sack Moltres, because yeah, I wanted to see the Terra. Perfect. Now that makes things a little bit more difficult for us, because Mach Punch I'm pretty sure just straight up kills. Yeah, so what can we do here? Poison Jab kills, yeah, duh. Drain Punch does a bunch of damage. But now, I guess we can just knock off. Man. How much is this doing? 25% chance to KO. So let's try and get him at a point. Yeah, we don't need Mr. Claw anymore. And we're definitely faster, so we're just gonna if we Aqua Jet, then he just gets Drain Punch off. But I can force him to Mach Punch and take poison damage, because I'm faster. Boom. Gorgeous. Perfect. See, now we put ourselves back in a position where we can use this Terra Blast, and he can't do anything about it. Boom, that's 1. Now Meowscarada comes out, and this is most likely like Scarf or Band, and I guess we'll be able to see based on the damage that is about to happen to us. Okay, Knockoff just straight up kills. I'm assuming that's Band, right? I can't be crazy. No, Choice Band, not Binding Band. How did that kill? From full. Oh, it was a crit. Oh, no wonder. So if this is... I think we just have to risk it for Chocolate Biscuit. Knockoff just straight KOs. That's so unfortunate. Dude, we just lost the game. That's so sad. Wow. Yeah, unless we live a knockoff from Band. Yeah, GG. Well played by him. Nice spinner. Yep. GG, GG. I can't even be mad about that one. Bro played very, very well. I wish the Crabhammer killed. It's unfortunate, but it's whatever. We go next, we go next. This guy's almost 1400. That's perfectly fine. Now, this is like a Trick Room team. What we can do, I'm pretty sure Craw just absolutely destroys his team. Like, it just absolutely KO'd everything. And a knockoff into another knockoff, I'm pretty sure 2 KOs from Craw. Oh, it's close. So, what we're going to do first, this is a Trick Room team, so first thing we do is automatically go into Crawdaunt, who's faster than their entire team, except for that. Well, this isn't fast either, but we can always just go here, and it's probably going to be like Thunder Punch or something like that. Drain Punch is fine too. We can Will-O-Wisp here, which would be very nice for us. He goes into Ursaluna, yeah, whatever. I can force it out with Alola-Mola. Immediately. Like right now. Or, well, he can press Facade. Do I live a Facade? Let's do Facade here. If we Roost, we can get some damage, and... I don't think Mulch is going to be super... Oh no, definitely useful. I think Alola-Mola is less useful here, just because of Trick Room. Okay. Alrighty then. Oh, do we outspeed? If we don't, then this is false Trick Room, which is kind of hilarious. Okay. Well, that means we can just go here and Terra Flying, and I think we KO. Yeah, even if it's 250, yeah, that spread is insane. Okay, well let's, because he's -1. So the things that he can go into are really limited here, except for Diancie. So let's just press the move. That's one. Diancie's probably going to end up coming out, and for that, we can go into Ogerpon. Yep. And I think we just have to go straight into... Well, true, we can also go into Tuskathy. But it has Body Press as well, so let's not... Yeah, I don't want to assume that I don't die. Horn Leech will get me some HP back. Ivy Cudgel will just be a nice damaging move. We're just going to go for... Sometimes this game rewards you. And I can't even be that mad about it. Jesus Christ, man. So here, best thing to do is probably just go into Iron Treads. He's gonna Nasty Plot. We have EQ. He can always get the proc and do a Focus Blast though. Flamethrower doesn't kill me. Okay. Yeah, Flamethrower. And then what we have to do is go into Mr. Craw and press... Yeah, because we're faster. So Aqua Jet, but Quick Claw doesn't have enough. Okay, that's fine. Oh. Okay. So most of the things we can do here, we can also go into Blotto, which is my Therian. Now, what we can do here is 2-shot, because if he has Ice Punch. Do we need this to win the game? It makes more sense for me to press this, hoping that he doesn't have Ice Punch. Because if he does have Ice Punch, then yeah, fair enough. Okay, then we can just go here and press Knock. Knock doesn't have it. Okay, that's too risky. Let's just press Ivy Cudgel here. Oh. Okay. This isn't gonna be fun. I'm gonna have to, yeah, I had to pray that was gonna be too slow. Amoonguss comes back out. I'm gonna let this go to sleep. And we can just kind of press the move until wake up. Yeah. And he's probably going to do it again. Now, I'm not going to lie. I think this has a better chance at killing. If we just Will-O-Wisp here. Calm Mind. Okay. So, I'm going to Roost. And then, oh, we're the same speed? What? Why? Did he press Moonblast on the turn I switched? Perfect. So, I'm going to Crabhammer here, hoping that this is not too defensive. Draining Kiss. Yeah, that's GG's, man. And I guess I'll play a 4th game, because I'm getting cooked, bro. Very, very unorthodox teams on the ladder today. Good to see, but, you know, it's a little bit upsetting that I'm losing. Yeah, you know, it's whatever, GG, man. False Trick Room. Yeah, very, very solid team by him. I played a little bit bad, but that's, you know, we always go next. Okay. So, this can be Terra Ice. And if he gets rid of this early, I don't like it. The other thing is that we have a first impression. So, it's going to be a little bit difficult playing this matchup. I don't know if Ice Spinner kills. EQ probably kills this. But if it Terra's Ice... Well, we don't die, though. Because we're AV. So, we're going to lead this into Slitherwing. We can always go into Moltres here. Assuming it's like Flamethrower or First Impression. Not, oh yeah, that too. Fighting type move. Anything of importance. We can U-turn here on the Heatran. My voice is cracking like mad. Like, insanely. So, this is good for us. We go here. He has a flying type, but I don't think he wants to switch his flying type into Treads. We can EQ. This might be Air Balloon. So we can ensure a KO by rapid spinning. Well, I can just press EQ. EQ does 28 into a 60. Let's just EQ here. I think that's fine. Yeah, perfect. I don't know what he thought I was. I don't know what he knew he was, but we got a good shot. This is probably Focus Blast. So, we don't die. We don't die to Focus Blast, but it's still scary. Knock? That wasn't that good of a play. Rapid Spin will kill here. And getting a speed up would be very nice. But we don't need to. We can just press Ice, which would potentially break Heatran's balloon as well. Just do some nice damage to that. Go back to Moltres. We can actually go into Alola here, which is perfectly fine. Get this out immediately. Or he gets a crit. You know, sometimes things happen. You know, you can't control everything. If we Terra Water, you could possibly kill. It's not worth it though. This thing is 287. I don't imagine that it's... Like, let's see what the calc on that was. If it was a crit. It didn't even have a chance to KO. So I'm assuming this is like... Oh, well, this is... Yeah, 282. On crit does 92. So I don't think this is very fast. And even if he is very fast, he can't do anything to this. Because flying, it shouldn't kill. Oh, it does kill. That's unfortunate. Well, I don't really... Unless this is banned, so... we can always press Volt Switch here. We can also just press Terra Blast. Having a flying type that's immune to electric is good against his. Yeah, I don't think he was ready. Yeah, no one expects that. He can go into Heatran. If he goes into Heatran, we go into Moltres. We press Roost, we U-turn. And I think we have to go into, yeah, we try and get into Crawdaunt. We should be fine here. Ice Spinner only does so much to Moltres. Yeah, it's a, like 3-hit KO. Yeah. Sorry, no damage, buddy. And you're faster than me, so I don't have to worry about, like, any at all. Any EQs whatsoever. Do that. We can U-turn here. You can always press Ice Beam, but I'm assuming he's pressing, like, Scald. Not Scald, but, like, yeah, I guess Scald. Okay. We're in a good position here. We can press Knock on this Heatran switch, which is going to be very nice for us. Or he can go into... Perfect. That's fine, too. Now he goes into Heatran, which makes this a little bit difficult for us because we kind of have to go into Mr. Craw here to take the Future Sight as well. And a Crabhammer here should just like straight up KO. Unless he Terra Grass. Oh, he can't Terra Grass. Oh, he's faster than me. Oh, you're a criminal. That's what you are, I see. I see. Well, that's fine. Well, it's not, yeah, not Scarf. So we're gonna EQ here. EQ does good damage into mostly everything. E2 even does good damage into this. 2-hit KO. He has to First Impression me, which does not kill me either. And even if he goes into like Iron Treads, it's perfectly fine. And I can Rapid Spin here to outspeed his and get 2. I don't think this thing has like any priority other than that. Outspeeding makes it very easy for us to try and win this game. Okay, EQ kills us from here. So we're gonna go where, yeah, we don't have to sack anything. Just press a flamethrower here. Oh no, it's flame body. That's unfortunate. He disconnected. Oh, that's so sad. Well then, he's faster than me. I'll press U-turn if he comes back. Bro, for gore. Honestly, that was a fine like, even if we were in a bad situation there, we just U-turn out and go into treads after that and press EQ. And he can't really do anything about it. And like, the fire move is gonna do damage to this, but I still get to U-turn out for free. But yeah, that's what, 2 and 2. That's mostly on him, but honestly, he couldn't beat Treads and Moltres at the same time. They were very good into this matchup. And Ogerpon getting a nice little knockout on this, and Crawdon, you know, handling its weight. I should have just Aqua Jetted, but I didn't want... I was just like, I'm faster than him, for sure. But yeah, you know, I'm fine with 2 and 2. I think we'll end the recording there. Thank all for tuning in. This is your boy Ori, or Orydjinnz, as you can see up here, climbing the UU ladder. See you next time.